So, couple things. I've got my computer is down here on the floor, and that's so that I can hopefully watch you a little easier while I switch the camera on my phone, which is what you can see me on, and it allowed like a wider picture, so I can use more in my room, which I'm happy about. But otherwise, again, I'm gonna try and be better about taking a little less breaks, not having you standing around, waiting around for us, getting cold in between sets and reps. So today's gonna be kind of back to some of the typical stuff that I like to do, which is timed stuff, takes the reps out of it, but I'm gonna keep it going. Once we get going, we're just gonna go, go, go. And so I'm gonna explain an exercise while I'm already doing it, okay? So I'm gonna move into that next exercise and explain what I'm doing while I'm already going. And as soon as you feel comfortable to join in, then get started and join in, okay? So let's start it off with some easy ones. Let's start with those Tai Chi twists, right? Nice wide feet, letting those arms be ropes. Just warm our spine up. Let those feet rotate on the floor. And so this is actually gonna be part of our workout as well as the warm up. So we're gonna do this a few times, but we'll start off nice and easy and get harder as we go. Let me know if the video seems choppy or anything like that. I played with it on Wednesday and it kept on going out on me. And I wasn't sure if that was because I had my computer connected or if my internet was just being not great. Okay, shoulder rolls. I'm just gonna focus on just the shoulders and really try and make circles with my shoulders. Going forwards right now. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. Just big shoulder rolls forwards. And then let's reverse that. Shoulders going backwards, pulling down, trying to basically just flex my muscles, right? You can pull your shoulders back and flex your back, pull them down and flex your lats. So just warming our shoulders up. And we're gonna go to squats and 3, 2, 1, just air squats, right? Body weight, play with your depth, just warming up so you don't gotta go that deep yet. And we're gonna go back to those twists and 3, 2, 1, good. Twisted now. Maybe you wanna try to look behind you a little harder. And if you can remember, try to exhale when you twist. Exhale, allow you to get a little deeper, see a little bit more what's behind you. Back to those shoulder rolls in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna make them a little more like elbow rolls now. So just incorporating a little bit more of the arms, but it's the same thing. Really just focusing on what's going on right around my neck and my shoulders, trying to feel those muscles flex and relax. Okay, reversing that. Again, adding more shoulders to it for me. I kind of like that. Okay, and squats 3, 2, 1. Back into our squats. Maybe you want to get a little deeper now. Keep the pace just a hair quicker. Let me see your form. Nice. Back to one last time on the twist. 3, 2, and 1. Last time doing these. This time, if you want to do full arm circles, you're welcome to. I'm going to stick with what I've been doing in 3, 2, 1. I'm still working just my elbows. But again, if you want to do full arm circles, you're welcome to do these, right? Gonna reverse it in 3, 2, 1. Going reverse here. Yeah, feels good to pull those shoulders back and down for me. Gonna squat in 3, 2, 1. Okay, last set of air squats here. So you might notice we repeat a couple things throughout the workout, and that's okay. Squats is one of them. We'll do those again later. My pace is a little quicker now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're gonna get a short break right now. Just shake whatever you need to out, get yourself ready to move, and we're gonna roll right into this. Click through this real quick. Grab a sip if you'd like. We're gonna get started in just a second. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the first one, and then after that, we're gonna be moving, okay? So first one is gonna be side plank switches, right? Side plank, and I'm just gonna take my elbow and switch it out with the other one. So it goes right where the other one is, and side plank on the other side, okay? I'm gonna take maybe 3 to 5 seconds per side, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, we're on. Side plank, and switch. And switch. Maybe like 2 to 3 seconds, I guess. I'm just focusing on getting a lot of switches in, right? Replacing that elbow with the other one, roll to the other side. You can always bend that bottom knee, right? You can always do these from the knees, and it's the same thing. We're gonna stand up in 3, 2, 1. Come on up, come on up. Right into body weight RDLs for now. Body weight RDLs, let's focus on our form, right? Feet are hip width, slightly bent knees. I got my hands right below my hips on my thighs, and I'm pushing my hips back, kind of assisting closing that door, right? Talking about shutting the door with your booty. So that's what I'm doing there. On your next one, I want you to put your hands on the floor and walk out to a push-up. So RDL, walk our hands out, do a push-up down to the floor and a Superman. So Superman while we're down here, bring it back underneath, push up, walk your hands back. So walkouts, you've done these before. Didn't do a good job of explaining that, but walk out to a Superman, okay? And the push-up is just involved in there. One more for me, I'm gonna get moving. Last one. Coming on back up. But then I'm going right back to the floor for plank switches. Side plank. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, here we go. Rolling over to the other side. I'm gonna get one dip now. One dip, switch my elbows, switch my feet. One good dip, switch my elbows, switch my feet. Again, all this can be done with bent knees, right? I can be on my knees, get that dip, do the same thing. Replace my knees, dip, switch. A little rough on the hardwood, but it works. RDLs in 3, 2, 1, come on up. Now, if you want to start carrying a weight, you're welcome to. All right, as we get deeper into the workout, we can start adding weights to this. I'm going to do that. If you are using a weight with me, proud chest the whole time, right? It feels like I'm pulling that weight towards my legs. Closing the door with my booty. Nice flat back. Going to those walkouts in 3, 2, 1. Set that weight aside. Walk it out. Morning, Pete. If you can hear me. Superman. Walk it back. Stand up all the way in between these. And a good Superman at the bottom. Supermans are like Turkish get-ups to me. They're like a super mandatory muscle group that I like to do.
Hi, Adam.
Hi. Hey, buddy. I think that was Sully, everybody. Oh, last one for me. Walking it back to standing, but we're going to the floor again. So meet me down there. Going right into it. Last round of this stuff. Plank switches, side plank. Let's go for it. I'm gonna get 2 dips this time. Here we go. 1, 2. Switching my feet, switching my elbows. 1, 2. However that works for you. The dips are not mandatory, but I want you to work on that switch. Replacing that elbow and making it feel pretty comfortable. In 3, 2, 1. Last set of RDLs. Come on up. Join me, join me. I'm gonna tilt my monitor back so I can see you. RDLs. I appear to be my other screen here, but do RDLs with me if you can hear me.
What?
RDLs.
Two more chicken. Two more broccolis.
Hey, whoever is wearing all black, please mute yourself so we can see Adam.
I think we might have lost him on his Zoom. I just got here. So what's after RDLs, guys? Is this our last or first set or second set?
We're on our third set of like a push up and then a Superman and then standing back up again and then a walk.
I think he's back. Our fearless leader is back. Morning, Adam. Welcome back.
Dada.
Can't hear you though, sir.
Thank you. Sorry, everybody. I don't know if it's my internet. I think it's my internet. Gonna have to get an upgrade. I'm gonna keep Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Let's keep it moving though. Moving on to the next round here. Same deal. Start my watch. Burpees is going to be the first one. Okay, you can move as slow as you want to through those burpees. They can be the walking version, right? Squat, hands to the floor, walk back, push up, right? Whatever version you want to do, but you got 30 seconds worth in 5, 4, 3. Let's go. 2, 1. Here we go. I'm doing the whole thing. I'm gonna get a jump in and everything. Keep going with those. I'm gonna watch for a second while I take my warm-up off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your weight. Find your weight. I want to do some bent over rows. Bent over rows are next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bent over rows. You can brace on that other leg if you need to. And squeeze those muscles, right? So if you got a light weight, we can just focus on squeezing. Gonna switch in 3, 2, 1, switching my hands. Gonna keep going. We're gonna get some mountain climbers in next, okay? So we're gonna be in push-up position on the floor, driving our knees up through the middle. 4, 3, 2, 1, weight's going down. Push-up position. Mountain climbers, 3, 2, 1. I'm going for a nice jog up Mount Hood. Oh yeah. Up to Palmer, past that, on the Hog's Back, through the pearly gates, topping out. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we're back to burpees. Join me on your feet. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah. So again, whatever version of burpees is a little bit challenging for you, you can always walk through the steps. Five, 4, we're going to rows. 3, 2, 1. Time does not stop now. Time does not stop. Try and catch a breath while you're bent over there. Still trying to keep my core tight, right? And give yourself a pat on the tummy. Shouldn't affect you because your abs are tight. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1, switching my arms. Gonna keep going. Give myself a pat on the tummy. Everything's tight still. Gotta love burpees. I love how they get you going. Back to mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Weight's going on the floor. Climbing Mount Adams this time. That nice long approach to the lunge counter. And then up to the summit. I don't know any other names of the things there. Those are all real locations, by the way. Lunge counter, Hog's Back. 10 more seconds. I'm gonna pick up my pace for that. And then we got one more round of this, okay? Burpees in 3, 2, 1. Going right into them. I'm just gonna keep going if you can. I'm just gonna get rid of my fleece here. You're halfway through those, 15 seconds left. Keep moving, keep moving. 10 seconds. 3, 2. Rows, keep moving with me. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. How's that tummy doing? Is it tight? If you need to, put your hand on a bench, on your couch. Sylvia, if you can, I want you to bend over a little further, right? So your back is more parallel to the ground like this, right? Sorry, switch those hands. Sorry, got distracted. Switching. Let's go for 10 more seconds here. What mountain should we climb next? 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put it down. Mountain climb. We'll get on Shasta. Let's jog. What was that, Everest? Everest. Wish I knew all the names of the places. Base Camp 1, Base Camp 2, the Hiller Step. I know Mount Shasta though. All right, I'm gonna pick it up a tiny bit here. These are the last times you gotta do these. Trying to keep my perfectly flat back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 30 seconds. Take 30 seconds.
Who had the brilliant idea to keep this moving?
Nice. I don't know. Some crazy guy texted me. Definitely got me breathing. All right. Do me a favor, Brenna, and text me again if there's a problem with. Okay, next up, we're gonna start with windshield wipers. That's these ones. Hands out wide, feet up straight, and I'm gonna make my legs a big clock, right? Ticking back and forth. If those are hard, we just bend our knees, right? The more we bend our knees, a little bit easier, okay? All the way to 90-degree bend. And that's all I'm gonna give you right now, okay? So join me on the floor. Join me on the floor. Let's get it started. All right. Lying back, 30 seconds worth in 5, 4, 3, 2, time is on. Like a big clock. Try and keep those shoulders on the floor. They're gonna wanna pop up. But just go as far as they'll let you go while still staying on the floor. There's no point to go any deeper if that shoulder's coming up. We're gonna go to a Superman in 5 seconds. So we're just gonna roll over to our stomachs in 3, 2, 1. On your tummy. We're gonna keep the opposites on the floor and just raise the left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, okay? Hopefully you can see me moving here. Trying to get my chin as high as I can get it, right? And kind of assisting with that hand that's on the floor. We're gonna go to those serratus anterior push-ups. Pete's had us do these before. They look like this, right? If you got a stack of books on your back and you let those books push you down, and then you're gonna push your books towards the ceiling, right? So elbows are straight. It's all with your torso moving. So join in as soon as you feel good about that. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing a ton, but. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll on your back. Let's be a clock again. Going right away. Trying to feel my low back on the floor when I come through that center position, right? Every time I get my feet straight up, I'm checking in with my low back, making sure that it touches the floor. We're gonna do a different version of a Superman in 5, 4, 3, 2, roll over. Roll over. We're gonna do the classic swimmers, these types. Ooh, yeah, if you've been to the studio, you know all about these. I love them. Swim, swim, swim. Legs are going. It's again the opposites, right? So when my left hand raises, my right foot is raising. 9 more seconds. Keep trying to find some breaths in there. Straighten those elbows out if you can. 3, 2, 1. Push-up position. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let those weights or those books push you back down, and then elevate those books back towards the ceiling. Straight elbows if you can, that whole time. I'm shaking. I like it. Yeah. 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna get back to those windshield wipers one more time. 3, 2, 1, rolling over. So I don't know if I said this in the beginning. I'm going right, but by the way, go, go, go. But take a break when you need it. Take 5 seconds here or there. But that's all you really need. Don't need too long of a break to feel comfortable with getting back into an exercise. Let's go to Superman pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2, rolling. Superman pulses like this, right? Everything up, everything taps the floor. You're not putting any weight on the ground with your hands or feet, but you're just tapping the floor. Let me see some straight elbows. Straight elbows. Fly like Superman, or how he might fly. Both arms out front, right? Straight out front. Straight out front. Elbows straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that push-up position. Last time of these. Last time. Let's keep working on them. Straight elbows. Let your chest fall towards the floor, and then take it away from the floor. Feel my abs here for sure. Yeah. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Woo-wee. Cool. Okay. Hi, Sully. Hey, bud. You gonna do some hip thrusters? All right, everybody. Join me on your backs down here. We're gonna do some hip thrusters. See you. 1 minute of hip thrusters, okay? So once we get going, let's do full reps. Hips touch the floor gently, and then as high as they can get, okay? Tap the floor right back up. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Feet are right under my knees, and a giant squeeze at the top, right? I want your glutes to be burning by the end of this minute. Really big squeezes at the top. Just brushing the floor with my glutes and then getting them right back up. Do whatever you want with your hands. If you want, for the next round, you're welcome to carry a weight on your hips. But let's see how this one goes first, huh? Okay, stay at the very top. I want you to go down an inch and then right back to the top, like this. Big squeeze, down an inch. Big squeeze, down an inch. You got 19 seconds. Oh yeah, they should be burning now. Keep it going. Big squeeze. Make that a little quicker for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A hollow hold, hollow hold. If these are new to you, I just want you to maybe watch this first round. But if you know what a hollow hold is, it looks like this, right? You can join me already. Join me if you know what it is. If you're new to it, you can join this position here, okay? Kind of like a dead bug. Again, my low back is smashed to the floor. If you know what a hollow hold is, do it. You can check your low back, right? Make sure it's plastered to the floor, super glued. So the better we get at them, we can turn our body into a big boat. You might hear my voice shaking. It's because they're tough. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna pause my clock, but join me on your feet. Join me on your feet and grab a weight, whatever weight you typically use. High pulls, like this, right? I'm gonna alternate every time. If your weight is light enough to use without your legs, like this, right? Not using my legs at all, you're welcome to do that, all right? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, time's back on. So if it's light enough, you're welcome to do a high pull, really high elbow, right? With no legs, or if you need that leg power, a little bit of leg help. With that nice high elbow, look how high my elbow is, right? Really high elbow, that scarecrow position. So that's our 3 exercises. We're gonna get back to the hip thrusters in 10 seconds. If you can see Mr. Fuller, he's got a special weight. 3, 2, 1, join me on your back. On your back, let's go. Hip thrust, get those hips up already. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going down halfway now. Not even getting close to the floor with my glutes. But again, big squeezes up top. I'm already feeling a light burn. If you feel like changing it up even more, I'm gonna lock off at the top and then stick a foot out for 2 seconds, like this. 1, 2, bring it back, get my hips higher, stick the other foot. 1, 2, bring it back, hips go higher. 1, 2. So trying to lock off with that one foot that's staying on the floor. I'm gonna get 1 more of those on each side. And then last 10 seconds, I'm doing mini pulses at the top. Mini pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot what that. Oh yeah, hollow holds. Join me with those again. Here we go. Going. I'm gonna rock side to side if you have done those before. So I'm like a boat and there's some waves hitting my boat, or the wake of another boat hit my boat. All the options. But I'm gently rocking side to side. Don't go too far with that, or you'll feel yourself just continue to fall over. But again, if we're learning, we can go here, really get that low back to the floor. In 3, 2, 1, join me on your feet, on your feet. I'm gonna start my clock in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back on it. I gotta grab my heavier weight, so I gotta do the leg version with this. Still getting that really, really high elbow. Bringing my fist right by my chin. Don't smack yourself though. We've all been there. 3, 2, 1. That seemed quick, but I went off my watch there, sorry. Let's go back to the hip thrusts. Last time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm gonna start with full reps again. Bring my hips almost all the way to the floor. Maybe peek down towards your ankles and make sure that they look like they're right underneath your knees. Okay, I'm staying at the top, down 1 inch and then right back up, the very top. Big squeezes. This is where we can really focus on what Pete says, that big squeeze, right? With any muscles, you can just squeeze hard. That's what this is. Big squeezes. Not much weight involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just gonna squeeze my knees real quick, my chest, and then we're going to one more round of hollow holds. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm rocking forward and back. If you feel like trying those, basically I try and just slightly round my back so it doesn't feel like I'm plopping on the floor, right? If your back rolls to the floor and you hear a big clap noise or it bonks your vision or your jaw, we don't want that. We want to roll through it. 4, 3, 2, 1. High pulse. Last round of those. You got it. Join me, join me. I'm gonna do the static or the no leg version again. In 3, 2, 1, going. Nice, Sylvia. That was good. Brenna, crushing those. I like it. Going quick. Get on Brenna's pace. Nice job, Fuller family. 3, 2, 1. All right, take a short break. Take a short break. Sweet. I should have planned more exercises. Okay. Your first exercise this round is push-ups. I want you to focus on whatever's that challenging push-up for you. Kind of like what Pete talked about the other day. So whether that's getting 2 push-ups from your feet and then going back to the knees, that's great, okay? I want you to start with whatever's hardest for you. Let's do it. 30 seconds. We'll be on the floor for the first 2 of these. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds, trying to work on my form, having my nose, my hips, and my chest meet the floor at the same time. Creaky wood floors. As always, squeezing my floor. It's a nice stress ball. Going to side planks again in 3, 2, 1. Join me, join me, join me. Going right away. We're here. I'm gonna get some dips. You're welcome to do that or just hold it. Just going half the time here. So 15 seconds is already coming up in 3, 2, and we're gonna switch. So roll over, same way you did earlier. And I'm dipping. Again, you can drop one knee on the floor, that bottom knee like this. See this foot back here? Or both knees if you need it. 3, 2, 1, good. Come on up to your feet, up to your feet. I want you to grab a weight if you want it. We're squatting. So I'm gonna deadlift this, okay? Squat my weight down to the floor. Going in 3, 2, 1. If you want something harder than this, then we can reverse lunge and switch our hand every time. That would look like this. Otherwise, keep deadlifting. Nine more seconds. And then we're gonna set our weight down. Focus on those push-ups again. 3, 2, 1, set it aside. Let's keep rolling now. Right into it. If you need a harder version, again, as Pete would say, move those hands around, moving push-ups, uneven push-ups, right? Your hand in different positions every time. 10 more seconds. Giving myself 3 seconds there. Get a few more. 5, 3, 2, 1. Side planks. Right into those. It's almost like a little break. Almost. Gonna roll in 3, 2, 1. Switch those elbows out. I'm not doing any dips or anything for this one. Just trying to make it. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Let's get those legs going again. Pick your poison with that. If you want to squat or lunge with or without weight. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Time is on. I'm gonna get a little closer and watch your form. Nice, everybody looks great. Nice, Denise. Sylvia, look good. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. One more round. Let's do one more. I think, right, that wasn't 3. Push-ups. Push-ups. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, really good form. Chin, chest, hips, hit the floor at the same time. Try to focus on that for like 2 reps. When you get to the bottom, you feel all those things touching the floor at the same time. Three, 2, 1. Side planks. I'm getting back to my dips. Same thing here as earlier. And those knees if you need. Switching in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you're getting sweaty. It's good for you. Brennan and I follow a scientist who talks about sauna use. 3, 2, 1, on your feet. On your feet, on your feet. Deadlift or reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm doing my lunges. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. When you sweat, you are actually detoxifying your body. We get rid of a bunch of metals and other stuff that our body does not need and wants to get rid of. We get rid of it through our urine, but we get rid of it between like 8 and I think 16 times more if you sweat it out. So you get rid of it quicker by sweating than you do by just peeing it out. Fun fact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Where are we at? Cool. Let's take a moment here. I want to do one more shorter round. We're gonna focus on our core a little harder, and then we'll stretch and have you on your way. Okay. So join me on your back. Let's go relax on the floor for a second. We're gonna do heel touches first. Heel touches. We're gonna bring our head and our chest up off the floor and then reach side to side and reach for those ankles. I want your ankles to be tough to reach. So this time you don't want those feet maybe right under your knees. I want them to be difficult to get your fingers on them, okay? Let's just start there. 30 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, head and chest are up. Arms can slide on the floor, or your hands can slide on the floor. Make those heels tough to reach. definitely gonna work your neck a little bit. 10 more seconds. Got another one of my faves for you. Not the heel touches are necessarily my favorite. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we're gonna do 8-second leg lowers. So feet are gonna go straight up in the air. And then I want you to take 8 seconds to get to wherever you feel that low back starting to come up, okay? I want you to stop wherever that low back comes up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, feet are up tall. And here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna bend my knees, bring them right back to the top and go again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend them back to the top. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend them. Let's go one more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Let's do one more exercise in that round. Stand up with me. If you want to practice your lateral lunges, you're welcome to squat instead if you want, but I'm gonna use my ball here. You can use a chair or your couch or your child, but I'm gonna widen my feet out and use this ball to help me get lower into my lateral lunge. I think I've had us do these before, so it's just practice of getting really low with good form, okay? So we'll do like 40 seconds of that, just because I want you to feel comfortable going slow, okay? In 5, 4, wide feet, 3, 2, and 1. So again, I'm just using my ball just for help and support. If I didn't have it, it would hopefully look still similar, but it's obviously more challenging having no support there. Nice, Sylvia. You can take those feet a little wider if you want. They can be pretty darn wide for these, right? Keep going, let me see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, give those a shake. How are we looking on time? Good. Okay, let's do the heel touches again. Let's really make those tough to get, okay? Like you gotta really struggle to even get a fingertip on your heel. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Let's try and pull that chest even higher towards the ceiling, higher towards the ceiling. Somebody tied a string to your sternum and they pulled on it, straight up. We'll probably reach those heels a little bit easier. Keep it up. Oh yeah, mine are going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax for a moment there. Nice. Let's get those leg lowers again. Really pay attention to that low back. And again, I want to make it even clearer, I want you to take 8 seconds to get to the point where your back says no, okay? And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower. Count 8 to yourself to get to that spot where it doesn't take it anymore, even if that's part way down, halfway. Let's bend our knees back to the top. I'll count this one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 2 more times. 8, 7. I'm picking my head up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's just do one more time of the lateral lunges. So last working round here, and then let's get a good stretch in. All right, using my ball again. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and give you a side shot. So my feet are mostly pointed forward. I got a slight angle on them, but they're mostly pointed forward, maybe 15 to 20 degrees, pointed outwards. Keeping that knee right over my foot when I get over there, right? 10 last seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice work. Cool. I'm gonna kind of go right into a little bit of the cool down. I'm gonna start with what we started with in the beginning. So I'm gonna do those twists, just nice and gentle. Happy Friday. For those of us that it's Friday. Yeah, okay, give yourself some nice back slaps and open that chest, right? So arms across the chest, open. I like to alternate the arm that's on top. Pretty much always do it that way these days. Left on top, right on top, left on top. Good. 3, 2, 1, cool. Okay. I liked, Pete reminded me of how to do those good pigeon pose stretches by rotating and getting the hip work in between. So let's get a pigeon pose here. And then I want you to do it that active hip way, the hip mobility way. And if you can, no hands, right? Look what we got going here. Oop, no hands, rotate over, knees go back to the floor. Take my chin over my shin or my knee. And then same thing, rotate over, chin goes over the knee or the shin. If you need to support with the hands, that's totally cool, but we're trying to make those hips do all that work. And I'm taking maybe 3 to 5 seconds on each side. So on your own there. If you do need to use your hands, just put them behind my hips there, right? Hands behind the hips, rotate over, push into it, hands behind the hips, rotate over. I really like that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna grab a pillow for my knee. Gonna get a hamstring, well, let's get a hip flexor stretch first. So here, right? Just trying to press forward after you get there, but stay tall on your hips, right? We're not trying to let our hips anterior tilt. Trying to, if anything, scoop your hips underneath, right? Keep our glutes active. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna take my front leg and I'm gonna put it out front straight, okay? And then I'm gonna sink down into that. You should feel a nice stretch on the back of your leg there. You can reach for your toe if you want, or you might get it just here. Just a different way of doing your hamstring stretch. Also, try bending that knee a little bit. Give it a 15, 20 degree bend, and then sink your chest and your hips towards it. Should feel in a different spot. I'm gonna come up and out of that and switch my knees. Go for that hip flexor stretch first. Sit up nice and tall on my hips, and then once I feel good, push forward. Try and get that big stretch right here. All right. I'm gonna poke my heel out just a little further and sit back on it. Yeah, that's nice. Get a sip of the good stuff. I'm gonna bend my knee that little bit, press down into it. Brenna likes this version. Gets her hamstrings in a better spot than that straight knee. And I totally get it. I definitely get a stretch in a higher spot, a different spot than my hamstring. Coming out of that, let's see. Let's go to a cat-cow real quick. Get a 5, okay? 5 total on your own and match that breath up, okay? So I'm gonna stay quiet after I get moving, but match your breath up. You move when you exhale. There I go. 5 cats, 5 cows. When you are done with your cat-cow, I want you to sit back into a child's pose. This is the last one for the morning. So let's spend just 30 seconds. We just hit 10 a.m. on the dot, but I'm still gonna spend my 30 seconds here. Just sitting back in a child's pose, forehead on the ground and relax. There's your 30 seconds, my friends. Come on up. Good morning.
Thanks, Adam. Have a great weekend.
Happy Friday. Thank you. Thanks, Eric. You too, man.
I really enjoyed
Thank
your
you.
facts.
The what?
Your facts.
Oh, thanks.
Like
It's true.
I read an article. I like it's really. It's like, oh, I like getting more information.
Totally. Yeah. Dr. Rhonda Patrick is the scientist that I'm referring to. And she's
Yeah.
great. She's awesome.
It's just interesting to hear. I like to hear what you're like reading and stuff.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody. Happy Friday.
That was great. I thought it went really well.
Cool.
Forward to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks everybody.
Yeah, that was a workout.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm sweating profusely.
Good.
Shower.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good
All right.
weekend,
Well, have a
everybody.
good weekend.
Have a
Yeah.
great weekend, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Flip you around. Bye, everybody.